Mikey Williams is facing multiple charges tonight.
Found several weapons inside Mikey Williams' home.
Faces up to 28 years in prison.
He said, we better get to stepping or we're going to leave with bullet holes.
This is the beginning of the trap, Mikey. You are wild, and this is not where you quote Rilo.
Mikey Williams, the former basketball high school sensation, was looking at 28 years behind bars. But guess what? Forget 28 years behind bars, because that's the least of his concerns now. If you're sitting there wondering, what the heck happened? Well, hold on tight, because the Mikey Williams story has just taken an unexpected twist. Williams was supposed to be on a trajectory to stardom, but now he's got a one-way ticket to uncertainty. 3 new felony charges have been thrown onto his already hefty legal plate, and if convicted, it could mean way more than just game over for Mikey. But wait, there's more to this twisty tale. The trial date is set with the new charges now being 9. As they say about trouble, it never comes alone. These 3 new charges involve accusations of threats to witnesses and a fresh victim added to the mix. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll have the full scoop on what's happening with Mikey. Now, you might remember that Williams was scheduled to appear in court recently, and it seems like his legal woes are far from over. During a teleconference, Superior Court Judge Kathleen M. Lewis was ready to arraign him. However, there was one major problem. He wasn't present. Deputy District Attorney George Maudlin decided it was best to wait for Mikey to be in the courtroom before proceeding. So, Lewis ordered Williams to show up on Friday, October 27, 2023 for his arraignment. Now, the situation has taken a turn for the worse, as a judge has issued a stern order. No more social media posts about his impending trial. And what's the reason behind this order? It's all tied to what some are calling a threatening post. Williams posted a TV news clip from a preliminary hearing a few hours after a judge ruled that his case could proceed to trial. Alongside the clip, he dropped lyrics from rapper Rilo Rodriguez. Say the judge and DA, messing with his head, just stay afloat. This is from the song I'll Never Be the Same. These lyrics, well, they're explicit, discussing shooting and killing with a chilling line, keep your mouth closed. And just to add fuel to the fire, he has since deleted the post. This post was deemed so serious that the Deputy District Attorney asked for Mikey's bail to be increased to a staggering $500,000. Maudlin believed that Mikey's choice of that song and its lyrics revealed a lot. This was especially important because it involved witness intimidation and tampering. But Judge Patricia Lewis, who presided over the arraignment, decided not to increase Mikey's bail. Instead, she dropped a bit of knowledge on the young hooper. She said, "I think it's an unwise decision, Mr. Williams, what you did, but I don't think it's a sufficient change of circumstances. I understand the argument, but I think that it was just a stupid thing that Mr. Williams did." A jury trial has been provisionally set to kick off on December 14th, and there's one glimmer of hope on the horizon. A member of Williams' camp has expressed their desire to see him back on the basketball court, possibly suiting up for the University of Memphis this season. But that seems impossible with all the attention on this high-profile case. His suspension from the Memphis Tigers has cast a massive cloud of uncertainty over his immediate future. Teams are notorious for being meticulous when it comes to players' backgrounds. They might think twice about adding him to the roster because of his high-profile case. Now, before you think it's all doom and gloom, remember this. Other athletes have walked this path before. They've weathered their legal storms, faced adversity head-on, and gone on to have legendary careers. It's all about Mikey's ability to bounce back, his unwavering commitment to change, and the support he surrounds himself with. That path won't be easy, though. Basketball future. Mikey Williams is now taking online classes at the University of Memphis for the fall semester. But here's the kicker. He won't be hitting the hardwood until his legal issues are sorted out. The university statement read, "While Mikey Williams remains on the roster, he will not have access to team-related facilities or activities until his pending legal process in California is complete." It's a bold move that signals how seriously they're taking the situation. The Tigers' preseason practices started in late September, and the season opener is around the corner on November 6th. That's a countdown that's ticking pretty fast. Now, Pat McCain, Mikey's uncle and business manager, weighed in on the situation. When asked if the 6'3" guard could still suit up for the Tigers this season, McCain didn't hesitate, saying, "Oh yeah, It depends on the outcome of this trial. We're confident that we're going to come out on the top side. We're very confident. We're going through a process, and in the process, anything could happen. But we're very optimistic we'll be playing basketball. Puma era is done. Now, here's where things get a bit tricky. McCain, who was rocking a black Puma tracksuit and hat, stood his ground despite Puma's claim that their relationship with Mikey ended earlier this year. It's a head-scratcher because Williams was one of the pioneers of the name, image, and likeness era, locking in a groundbreaking deal with Puma back in 2021 for an undisclosed amount. Puma spokeswoman Melissa Garballo recently confirmed that they cut ties with Mikey Williams. On3.com once estimated his name, image, and likeness valuation at a staggering $3.6 million. But here's the twist. He's nowhere to be seen in the latest rankings. Earlier this year, an endorsement with Lace Clips was swiftly revoked in wake of his arrest. Lace Clips president Jonathan Nussbaum made it clear. As reported by TMZ Sports, he said, "He is not someone that will be associated with our brand going forward." Now, for those of you who are just tuning in, I know you're wondering how we can go from a young star worth millions from endorsement contracts to this. Well, it all comes down to an unfortunate incident. Mikey Williams has legal troubles because of a shooting at his home in Jamul. Jamul is in eastern San Diego County. He's accused of firing shots at a car that had 6 people inside, not to mention making some very unsettling threats. At the preliminary hearing, 2 teens, whose identities remained undisclosed due to their status as minors, revealed chilling accounts of how Mikey Williams threatened them. One of the young girls testified that Mikey told her, "I will shoot you. You need to leave now if you don't want a bullet through your car and through your head." The girl revealed that she had come to Mikey's $1.2 million Hilltop residence late on March 27th to visit her boyfriend, JJ Taylor. JJ was a teammate of Mikey at San Ysidro High School. The tension escalated as Williams insisted they leave, then abruptly announced his intention to retrieve a gun, vanishing into another room. As the group of witnesses later recounted, Mikey re-emerged from his house holding a handgun equipped with a red targeting laser just as they were heading to the car. While no one testified that they saw him fire the weapon, they all confirmed that someone had indeed taken shots at their Tesla as they drove away. To emphasize this, prosecutor Maudlin showed distressing photos of the car. The photos depicted bullet holes in the trunk and rear windshield. The judge, Sherry M. Thompson Taylor, made a crucial call during the preliminary hearing. While no witnesses saw Mikey Williams pull the trigger, she believed there was enough evidence to push the case to trial. Now, in the latest episode of It Is What It Is, May shared his candid thoughts on Mikey Williams' Instagram post, a post that came ahead of his trial. May stated,
"It says, say the judge and DA with his head just stay afloat." So the song by Rilo was "I Never Be the Same."
Unwavering support. Memphis' head coach Penny Hardaway has been unwavering in his support for Williams ever since his arrest. Despite the ongoing legal turmoil, Penny continues to stand by his side. In his own words, "I don't think it affects the program at all. I think this young man is, obviously, going through something. He hasn't been found guilty of anything, so we just have to continue to support him." And that's the lowdown on the latest of the Mikey Williams saga. It's a situation that's got us all holding our breath, waiting to see how it unfolds, and we'll be here to keep you updated every step of the way. Mikey's career hangs in the balance, and the future of one of the game's most promising talents is at stake. Now, this is just the latest update, and there's no shortage of twists and turns in this story. If you want the full scoop, be sure to hit play on the video titled "It's Over, Mikey Williams Just Ruined His Career" right here on our channel. We've got all the details and analysis that you won't want to miss.